At football practice, I'm always observing how players act during water break. It tells me a lot about their character. You know, it seems like the ones that need the water the least make their way to the front of the line. And they take forever. In fact, I noticed that the people kind of toward the middle of the line, they begin to get impatient and they start to object and try to get them to hurry up. But then there's the ones at the back of the line. Honestly, those are the ones that really need the water the most. But instead, they wait patiently. They let the weaker, less mature ones go first. That's leadership. Well, now everybody's had their water, so it's time for a little 10-minute break, and I'm watching. I'm scanning. And I noticed that some of the less mature players tend to frolic around and joke around and jive and talk and all that. And, you know, it's funny because I don't remember them having that much energy during practice. And then there's the people that were in the middle of the water line. They're just kind of sitting around complaining, wanting sympathy, that practice is too hard, too long, unreasonable, or whatever. But remember those guys at the back of the water line? You know what they're doing? Usually seniors, not always. They're using that time to refresh themselves. Why? Because they want to maximize their performance once practice resumes. I like Bear Bryant's description of football. He says it's 80,000 people who very much need exercise, watching 22 people who very much need rest. Now, the great coach Vince Lombardi said it a different way. He said this: I firmly believe that any man's finest hour, the greatest fulfillment of all that he holds dear, is that moment when he has worked his heart out in a good cause and lies exhausted on the field of battle, victorious. Most people think working out makes you stronger. Well, not exactly. You actually get weaker during a workout. It's when you rest afterwards that your body rebuilds itself to adapt to the demands of the workout. It's really a miracle. Did you know that a broken bone actually heals back stronger than it was before it was broken? Mankind is God's crowning achievement. He really, really loves us. You know, when it comes to batteries, I'm obsessed with keeping batteries charged. Got one of these? Bet you do. I keep mine topped off on the charge. When it's at my desk, it's plugged in. Same way, when I get in my car, I plug it in the charger. See, I don't want to wait until my battery needs charging. Because if I do, that would be a recipe for failure. Because when you need it most, that's when you'll find that your battery's a little weak or even dead. It's a disaster waiting to happen, and it could cost you. From time to time, I'll hear someone claim that going to church charges their spiritual batteries. Good. I think. Maybe. Let's think about it. The purpose of a battery is to be discharged, not charged. You see, if a battery is fully charged, it has done no work. Now, I agree in general with the notion that going to church charges our spiritual batteries. Here's my question. How's your spiritual battery on Monday? Tuesday? I mean, really, if we took our ministry that seriously, could we wait an entire week to recharge our spiritual batteries? Here's a thought. You know, church doesn't have a monopoly on spiritual battery charging. Devotional time, prayer, fellowship with other believers, all these things refresh and recharge our spiritual batteries. Are you one of those kind that always walking around looking to plug in? I need to charge give me power. Good start. But here's a challenge. When you going to quit riding the wagon and get off the wagon and go up front and pull the wagon? Strengthen yourself spiritually, just like we keep our batteries topped off. Keep your spiritual battery topped off so that when someone needs some spiritual recharging, they can plug into you. That would be supercharged. You know, as I record this, Easter is less than 2 weeks away. And across the land, churches are going to swell with attendance. And I'm glad to see folks coming around for their annual charging of their spiritual batteries. And given my estimation of the intensity of their spiritual walk, I guess once a year is good enough for them. Well, that's what I think. But I'm very interested in what you think. And there's lots of ways you can hit me up. You can follow my blog. It's datagenesis.wordpress.com. You can connect with me on Twitter. I am @datagenesis. I know a place where you can charge your spiritual batteries. And you can go there 24/7. It's PJNet's live chat room, but it's a whole lot more than just a chat room where you'll find strong, topped off spiritual people who ooze spiritual energy. There's videos like this one playing to empower you. And the other ones are better than mine, really. Men and women from across the country, bloggers, Christian bloggers, record their blogs and produce them as a video for us so that you can benefit from the experience. And we've got tweet buttons there where you can send out tweets to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ. You'd like it. I really think you would. To get there, just go to patriotjournalist.com. And when you get there, find the link to live #rallies. Come charge your batteries. I look forward to seeing you.